Hey y'all, Plowboy's Ghost Channel. I figured I'd go ahead and update you since I've been working on lightening the Ruger Blackhawk 45 Colt 4 5/8 stainless gun, if y'all remember. And I don't mind giving a little recap for the people who haven't saw the previous videos, where I got Caleb, Arkansas, sent me a aluminum grip frame because I wanted to lighten this gun up. And now John from Arkansas, different person, has sent me an aluminum ejector rod housing. It didn't really come powder coated. It almost looked anodized. I'm not really sure what was going on. It actually looked pretty good. It just was the wrong hue for my project. So as you can see, I did a little polishing on it, little sanding on it, got her looking pretty good. And now this gun is actually real close to the same weight as the blued 4 5/8 Blackhawk and 45 Colt that I've got in there, and that was my benchmark. There was nearly a half a pound difference between the two, as they were with the stainless steel parts that originally came on this. Thanks to the aluminum, that feels a lot better in my hand. It'll be more enjoyable to tote. And for some folks, I know that going from stainless to aluminum is not something that they want to do. But in this case, for the purposes of making it lighter, every time I picked this gun up, and compared to the other one, you had them there close by, this one just felt heavy no matter what. It felt like a brick in the hand, and I just didn't care much for that. It kind of put me in mind, not with the grip feel, but for the weight. It kind of put me in mind of the 6-shot, 5.5-inch 357 Magnum Red Hawk that I had. You want to talk about a brick. I know later on they did them in, what they do them in 8-shot, something like that. I had to lighten it up a little bit, but that was 6 chambers and 357. That was already a heavy gun if you got it in 44 Magnum or 45 Colt, but in 357 it was a brick. And this kind of felt a little bit like that, being attacked by a kamikaze bug. Anyhow, so now we are styling and profiling with aluminum. Where I'm going from here is probably going to be a front sight that I can see easier, whether it's something from Furman Garza, because that's pin in here, with a brass bead, or I don't know. I wouldn't be against putting a green fiber optic on this, because you know what, I can see a green fiber optic, so I'm not against it. Just something I'm thinking about. Not sure just yet. Magnetus grips, everybody asks me where those come from. That's Arizona Custom Grips off of eBay. Everybody's got a set. I round butted that a little bit and took just a little bit off the front so it fits my hand better. And y'all, that's what we got with that right there. And I can't tell y'all how much I appreciate everybody. I'm not soliciting parts, donations and stuff, but every time I've mentioned that I was thinking about doing this, that, or the other, I've had somebody contact me. Man, I'll get up with you. I got one of those, I give you, or whatever. Y'all, that means a lot to me, and I really appreciate that. I'm glad y'all are a part of this channel. Hell, I'm glad I'm still here to be a part of it. I don't really want to go into so much the whys. Let's just say that I goofed something up, something minor, on the Super Blackhawk Bisley 480 that requires Ruger to fit a part. You can't just order the part. So my Bisley 480's headed back to Ruger right now. Let them fix it. And, which of course it's my fault. It ain't theirs. But I had a real good experience with them so far, their customer service. Kind of just want to toot their horn a little bit. And y'all, I'm starting to lose track of how long that stainless 45 Colt Rossi 92's been gone. Rossi's had that. I think they received it. I bought it September 10th. I never shot it. Remember the cartridge guide in that thing broke. I think that from the factory, I believe that screw was over tightened that holds it in there, and the screw hole, it broke. Well, the thing broke right at the threads of the screw hole, and there's not much material, so I don't think it'd take much to break that. Anyway, they got it back October 13th, I think it was. I called them a couple of weeks ago, and they decided to upgrade my status from receive to repair and process, but now that's said repair and process for 2 weeks or more. I think Monday will be 3 weeks, so whatever. Maybe I'll see that gun again, and one day I'll get to shoot it. That was Rossi's problem. The Ruger 480, it'll be back. I know it'll be took care of. It'll be in good shape, and then I won't make the same mistake twice that I made that got it sent back. I'll talk to y'all more about that in the future. So what you think about the lightening up the Black Hawk 45 Colt? I know we've talked about this, and I've solicited y'all's comments and opinions on it, but you know, like I said, there are people who find my videos and they will inevitably comment on something or ask a question that was in the last video or the last 10 videos. So, you know, I'm talking to them too. Hey, I appreciate everyone who helps out with this, everybody who sent me brass and you name it, and parts and stuff. Y'all mean a lot to me, and it's good to talk to you and good to have this fellowship in a way with you. Yeah, it's a big word, ain't it? Hey, I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks.